Hello everybody, it's mid-November in the UK and I have forgotten to treat my Heuchera for vine weevil larvae. I usually do this in October and I've now had a bit of an infestation and it's eaten all the roots from my Heuchera. Just show you what that looks like. All the roots are gone, not a single one left. And in the soil there will be grubs ready to eat anything else that gets put in here. So this really isn't that good for anything else. So we're going to discard that soil. I will have to treat the surrounding pots that it was near with some vine weevil nematodes, which are a natural solution to controlling them. It's pet friendly, child friendly and environmentally friendly. The only thing that they attack is the vine weevil larvae. So how do you save a plant that has no roots? Well, luckily Heuchera are really hardy and I'm going to teach you today how to propagate them. And we can get several plants from this. So the first thing you do, split it up and you'll get all these little stems. Can you see the stems? Okay. So I'm just going to snip all those off, all the dead bits. Anything that's not going to give the plant any value needs to get snipped off. Okay, so now left with just a few leaves, but that's okay. So what we have left is just a few leaves, but that doesn't matter. I've got the stem. Now you can see at the bottom here where the vine weevil have buried in. What we need to do is make sure that there's absolutely no grubs in there. I'm just going to cut that end off. Okay, so at the end where that hole is, just going to snip it off. Back until we find some healthy tissue. You need to make sure that any vine weevil that we find comes out. So in the end there, you can see him curled up. Here he is. Okay, so we're just going to pull him out. Just double check that there's now none in there. And remove that leaf as well. Okay, so now this little stub that we have here will grow new babies from the side and the main crown at the top. So this is still good. And the way we propagate it, it's so easy. It can be done at any time of year. Better results are in the summer, but it can be done in the winter as well. So literally, I just dip it in water, make it nice and wet. Straight out and then in to some rooting hormone powder. Shake off the excess and into my trusty yogurt pot. Make sure it's nice and compact around the roots. Top it up with a bit extra compost. just normal or multi-purpose compost will be fine. And then keep it damp, don't let it dry out, and you've got a new plant. And then keep doing that with every segment. So this is another piece. So once again, just going to chop off all of these leaves that have died off. This one looks like it was originally one of the main stems because it's quite long. So I'm just going to cut this down. Once again, healthy tissue. There you go. Bit of water. Bit of rooting hormone. And into the yogurt pot. Just top it up. Now each of these will eventually turn into their own plant, so you're actually also multiplying the amount of plants you have. This can be done to propagate them for friends, family. If your heucheras start getting nice and big, you can just chop off the tops and root them whenever you want as well. Okay guys, so this is what I use to treat vine weevil larvae. Most commonly they attack the heuchera roots, but they also like lots of tuberous roots as well, and Japanese maples and basically anything, but they're the sort of favourite foods. This is a completely organic way to treat them. Best to be applied in March and then 6 weeks later, and then if you do have regular problems with them, again in sort of August time. On the back are the instructions, oh here we go, on how to mix the solution and dilute it. This pack covers 12 square meters, but you can get bigger packs as well, but for what I need this is more than adequate. Very easy to use and I definitely recommend. So here is my solution, my 1 litre solution. You have to keep moving them because they sort of sink to the bottom, and then what I do is add it to my watering can here, give it a good stir, and then quickly apply over the areas I want to treat. Okay, these are the 3 heuchera cuttings that I did back in November. It's now the 22nd of March. They've been throwing out some new leaves and ready to go into the pot. I'll then treat all of my heuchera collection with the vine weevil nematodes. Here is my nematode mixture. I'm not using the rows because I'm doing pots. And there's those cuttings planted up. Just pour it all in. A little swish around. Put the rows back on and just do, with what's left, a couple of the other pots around, just in case the sneaky things have gone in to other plants.